So what is good, YouTube? We are back, and you guys already know from the title what we're going to be talking about. This trade deadline has gone from 0 to 100 in only a matter of a few days, and this is regarding James Harden and the dark future of the Brooklyn Nets. Hey man, it's getting a little scary out here, right? But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Because I'm telling you, bruh, being a Nets fan, well, are there really even any real, legitimate Nets fans out there? Just as a brief little recap, it looks like James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets, they could be parting ways as soon as next week, which is actually insane, considering this big three of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden have only played 16 games in totality. And you already know what they gave up for him. The Rockets own their picks until 2027. They lost Jared Allen, who was balling out on the Cavaliers. And they also lost Karis LeVert as well. I can't lie, I thought that this super team could work out because there's so many guys with a high IQ on it. But hey man, I'm a fan of all three players, but this is definitely Kyrie Irving's fault. He got to get most of the blame, man. He got to get most of the blame. And let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. But we're talking about their future. Like I said before, they gave away all their young assets. Karis isn't super young, but they gave him away. They gave away Jared Allen, who I think even at that time was pretty freaking good. And the crazy part about this is that the Nets did this 10 years ago for Paul Pierce. And the Celtics turned that into Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's something that you definitely gotta think about, especially with James Harden. At this point, there's a 70 to 80, probably even a higher percent chance that he dips this free agency if he stays in Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets said that they are engaging in talks with potentially sending him back to Daryl Morey in Philly, which means that they would be getting back Ben Simmons, not Tyrese Maxey, probably not even Thibault as well, maybe Tobias Harris. This leaves their future in so much jeopardy, though I think Ben Simmons is a really talented player. And yeah, I'm not falling into the hype of calling him trash because he's really not. Is Ben Simmons and Kevin Durant gonna work? Because I don't think that Kevin Durant stays there. At this point, we already know that Brooklyn is more than likely not gonna be re-signing Kyrie Irving. If James leaves, that's Kevin and the homies, maybe Ben Simmons. I don't think that Kevin Durant is sticking around for all of that. This is the problem that the Brooklyn Nets made. It's a reasonable problem that I actually understand, but the Nets were really, well, they weren't really good. The Nets rebuilt. They traded for D'Angelo Russell, and at that time it was D'Lo, it was Dinwiddie, and it was Karis. It was a bunch of underdogs on this team, and they led this team to the playoffs. And D'Lo was an all-star. I still think that this was the best version of D'Angelo Russell. And in 1 year, well, in 1.5 years, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving say that they want to join this team, and they just give up on the young rebuild. They say, screw that, bruh. We are over that. And they trade away everything just to get these superstar players. And I get it, stars sell tickets, but sometimes that little slow rebuild has to be in your mind. I was somebody who was really excited for this big three because of all of the offensive talent, but just thinking about it, this is a franchise who was just recovering from trading their entire future about 10 years ago. But to take that gamble again on somebody coming back from a torn Achilles was it was a little sus. Looking back at it, it probably was not a good decision for them to actually make. To me, James Harden leaves. They clearly don't bring back Kyrie Irving. Hopefully they can sign and trade him somewhere else. And then more than likely, Kevin Durant is probably going to want out because I don't see Kevin Durant saying, oh yeah, I just want to hoop here. He's going to want to compete for a championship. And if this team becomes as depleted as they possibly could, I just do not see that happening. And they have no draft picks at all. That is a scary thing about it. They have no future assets. The only young player considered decent on this team is Cam Thomas, and Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas, I just don't know, y'all. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. The Nets are the only team in history to trade away their future twice and it not work out. This is actually insane. And what's even more crazy is that Kyrie Irving is low-key this is nuts, guys. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to reading all of y'all's comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, y'all.